Hey, what's happening, man? It's your dog, Swift Playa, man. You dig? We live on the block, man, with ChuVisionTV. Understand me?
Chew, what you watching?
Yes, sir. We outside, not inside. You did. I got my brother. But tell the people who you are, man. For those that don't know, it's soon to know.
Man, come on, man. You already know what's going on, man. It's your dog, Swift Playa, man. Born and raised in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Deep rooted on the east side, but shit, you done lived in the city long enough, man. I feel like nigga done stayed on every side of town. You feel me? You keep your face card good, you can go where you want to go, man.
What's the difference between the east side and west side of Atlanta?
I mean, shit. It's probably just more so like just the vibe and the swag more than anything. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta just like anywhere else you go, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't keeping your head on the swivel, if you ain't rocking with the right people, you know what I'm saying? It can turn out bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. So what was life like growing up in Atlanta on the east side? I ain't really too familiar with the east side. I'm pretty much west side, south side, but I don't really
Man,
know
the
too much about
crazy
the east.
thing is, man, like I tell people, bro, like I sleep be feeling like I'm damn near can go on any side of town because it's like shit, I done been, you know what I'm saying? I done been here my whole life. So like growing up in Atlanta, it was just crazy. Like, I think my mama might have been the first motherfucker to use a CPN or something, goddamn. Cause I used to be like, but how do we keep getting kicked out and getting new spots? Like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't add up. But like, nah, man, shit. I started off on the east side with the school, goddamn, Decatur, all that kind of shit. Got kicked out. Then my mama ended up taking me to school out there in Gwinnett for a little minute. Couldn't stay out there. Ended up living with my auntie on the south side. Went to school down there for a little minute. So I had uncles and all that on the west side. So I used to be everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no part of Atlanta I ain't been on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. And then as far as like, was you one of them like in high school? Like, was you doing music, rapping? Like, where'd that come from?
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was always kind of like into music and stuff like that, like from a small kid. But like, just like anybody else, man. And back when we was in school and shit, like I was just on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do sports, goddamn, fuck around with the females, shit like that. And a nigga would play around with the music, but never took it seriously enough to do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. So you said you were playing sports?
Yeah, definitely, man. Goddamn, like middle school up until probably about eighth, ninth grade, man. I was real fine with that football shit, but I just wasn't focused enough in school. You know what I'm saying? Just mama and daddy got their own shit going on. I'm really just having to figure a lot of shit out by myself. So it was like shit. It wasn't too long for a nigga just goddamn shit start playing around in these streets. You feel me? Ran into
So in the midst of, you run around through the streets and stuff, like, how did you connect the music to it?
Man, to be honest, man, just really hustling, man. That's what brought me back to it, man. Like that's what all this shit is, man. That's all a lot of life is, man. It's just hustle, like get up and go get it. So it was like, me just being the type of person I am. I always just used to be out here moving around and connecting with people and this, that. And, one day I end up running into a mutual friend and he invited me out on some shit like, bro, pop out with me tonight. And I was at a point then where I was like, you know what? Let me start trying a few little different things to see if I can get some different results. And I just happened to pop out with the friend and lo and behold, I end up linking and connecting, you know what I'm saying, with my brother, big homie Scrap. And shit, the rest was history, man. Like, you feel me? I feel like when you do right, bro, the universe gonna bring to you just what it need to bring to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta do too much for it.
I actually agree with that. Everything happens for a reason.
You feel me?
Yeah. So talk about some of the records you done dropped recently. What you got coming?
Man. So we got the hit single Going Up featuring the big homie Scrap, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I got the new single I just dropped, Active, featuring the homie ACJC. That one going up right now around the city. You know what I'm saying? We are shooting a video for that right now. Then we got the label tape we about to put out with the committee. Everybody on there going crazy, man. You got Frankie Lou, you got Mo Payne, we got Scrap on there, you know what I'm saying? We even got a feature from the man, the myth, the legend himself, you feel me? Champagne Chew. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what about a solo project from you or what? When can we
Uh,
expect that?
Man, the solo project definitely on the way. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. I just been trying to, really build up the anticipation, man, build up the buzz behind it. Like right now I've been running around doing a lot of features with a lot of different artists around the city, man. Like I say, me and the boy ACJC got one. I got one on the way with that boy E Heard. Shoot, me and Guwop just knocked out 2 of them in the studio last night. Shoot, me and that boy One Way Street still got one we got to work on. Like right now, we just campaigning,
You
man, out here
working?
connecting the
That
dots. You
boy
know what I'm saying?
working.
Come on, man.
So explain what's your process like in the studio? Like what? All right, look, give me your 3 must-haves in the studio before you even press play and listen to a beat. What you got to have in the studio?
What I gotta have in the studio, I'm gonna probably say I gotta have my little, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have my little kit with me, which normally be like my little weed, my little papers, grabber, you know what I'm saying? My little vibe kit. Gotta have the vibe kit with me.
Vibe kit.
Uh,
I fuck with that.
Depending on how I feel, you know what I'm saying? I might want to have me a little bottle or something like that. And I don't know. Other than that, the main thing is just energy. Like the vibe and the energy just have to be right when I'm creating. Cause it's like if it ain't, then I feel like I can't even really, you know what I'm saying? Like even let my hair down and creatively, do what I want to do type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like mainly the vibe and the energy just got to be right with me, man. I'm real big on energy and vibes for sure, for sure.
You do you write off the top? Like, take us through your process of
To
how you
be,
come about.
I mean, me personally, I feel like sometimes with me, this is just me. You know what I'm saying? When I try to sit down and write, a lot of the time I feel like I either overdo it or I overthink it.
Mm,
So, like I say, with me being real big on just vibes and energy, and that's all that music is. You know what I'm saying? Music ain't nothing but vibes and energy. So it's like I like to get in the studio. I don't like to try to listen to the track too much before I get to the studio or nothing like that. Cause it's like once I go to vibing and feeling the record, I might say something on the track to well, I say it the way I want to the very first time, and then I might get to go recording it or do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? I might get to go recording and then I can never really say it like how I want it to again, or it'll be stuck in my head that one way, and I'll be like, damn, I just can't get it out like that. So my creative process more so just be like getting in the booth and just being myself,
mm,
being authentic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we rapping, but at the end of the day, shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga game spin.
mm.
You feel me? So it's like shit, I feel like anybody, like if you got a mean talk game, like shit, you can record a platinum record.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So as far as a good talk game, because you do have a cold little talk game. You know what I mean? But nah, really, where the name come from?
Oh man, to be honest, man, the name Swift Playa, man, it really just come from goddamn. I used to have an older cousin, man, and like he was just really like out here for real, for real. Like, cuz was one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? Used to be right down there in the city, goddamn, Mechanicsville, all that shit, man. Tommyville Heights, cuz used to be in the thick of it, and his name was Swift Playa, but like I said, he was a cousin, but he was like more like an uncle to me,
Mm,
and could end up getting caught up on some street shit and was murdered when I was probably like, I'm gonna say maybe like 15, 16. My cousin got murdered, you know what I'm saying? Nigga kidnapped him over like 3 bricks
damn.
and ended up killing my cousin or whatever. And that shit really had me fucked up for a little minute. And I just never really kind of knew how to deal with that shit. Cause like when I say my cousin was like a big part of my, upbringing, like when I used to get in trouble in school and shit like that, like my mama called my older cousin, come to the house and got down, hey, you need to come check your cousin type shit. Woo, woo, woo. So it
Mm,
was like he played that kind of part in my life. And got down shit. Once he died, it was just like, damn, it was just fucked up. And I was just like, you know what? No matter what, I'm gonna goddamn make sure Cud name forever live on. Like nigga gonna forever goddamn know the name Swift Playa. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like shit when I started rapping, and really before I even started rapping, as I started just getting older and becoming, into a man, everybody used to be like, boy, you just like your goddamn cousin, boy, you goddamn just like your cousin, and woo woo. So I felt like shit when I started rapping, the nigga asked me what my stage name was, it just was like, nigga Swift Playa, nigga, like what we doing? You know what I'm saying? And shit, every day a star is born. Fuck nigga.
mm. Hey, I fuck with that.
You understand me?
Yeah. So let's talk music inspirations. Like, who you listening to? Matter of fact, now before we even talk about who you listening to, who inspires you to even like do music?
Man, I mean, shit, growing up in the A, man, I'm gonna have to say, of course, you gotta, being in my era and my, around the time I was growing up, you gotta put the people in there. I'm gonna say like, the Ti, the Jeezys, and the Gucci's.
Mm,
But then too, I was so musically inclined. Like I used to like to hear shit from everywhere. So it's like the Pimp C, the UGKs, the goddamn you know what I'm saying, the got the 8 Ball MJGs, all them type groups, like, you know, shit like that. I used to grow up on, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell nigga at one point, like, that little era of music Slick used to kind of be like almost like a nigga Bible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you feeling some type of way, nigga, you know exactly what song to go listen to it, what song to play, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. You feel me? A lot of my little personality, my little swag, you know what I'm saying? It just come from that era of music. Like when just niggas was more authentic, I feel like in this shit. You feel me?
Mm. How would you explain your style?
I don't know, man. Like my style is just it's just me. Like I can't really relate it to nobody. I don't feel like I sound like nobody. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't try to get in the, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to
Mm-hmm.
get in this shit to be like nobody else and nothing. Like I'm confident in myself and who I am.
Mm.
And I think my style is just like feel good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I feel good about myself. So if a nigga listen to anything that, you know, I put out, I want them to feel good about themselves while they listening to it. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, shit, that's all I feel like the A is missing, man. Like that, just that feel good vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Straight up. Like, yeah, man. So, yeah, no, I'm just, yeah, I'm on that, man. Go get you some money, feel good about yourself, get your shit together, you know what I'm saying, and pop it in the process.
I
You
like
feel
that.
me?
Fuck with that. So speaking on Atlanta, man, why you think Atlanta been running this shit for a long
A
time?
long time.
What you think? What is it about Atlanta? Like why they keep just spitting out? Just I mean, all the talent, even the talent that comes here, like even rappers that like move here, be
Yeah.
popping. Like what you think it is about Atlanta and why so many artists have been able to break through from Atlanta? I just
To be
living in
honest,
Atlanta.
man, I'm gonna tell you like, and this coming from a person who done got down, like I done been to a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I done been to the LAs, I done been to the Miamis, I done been to the DCs and the Virginias, the this, that. Like I done been a few places. So it's like after going to these places and then coming back home, the only thing I can say that separate Atlanta from a lot of these other places and where I feel like we continue to just spit out good talent and good artists and stuff like that, it just be the aura. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like it's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just the sauce, the swag, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you go a lot of other places and it's like you go to New York, it's a real strong up north swag, or you go to Miami and it's just a real strong down south swag. And I feel like shit, you come to Atlanta and it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's the perfect little seasoning on the sauce down here. You feel me? We ain't got to put too much on it. You dig what I'm saying?
So for out of towners who ain't been here yet, I know everybody done been here, but let's just say if a person ain't been here or they coming back, let's talk Atlanta, let's talk hot spots. Let's
Man,
talk about if they hungry and they want to get something to eat, give me 3 spots they need to go and pull up on.
if you hungry and you want to go get something to eat, 3 spots you need to pull up on. Goddamn, I'ma definitely say if you're in the city or you on the west side and your flight don't leave till Monday, you gotta go catch the beautiful over there on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
The
The beautiful,
beautiful.
yeah, the beautiful, man. That's one of my favorite little
Ooh,
soul food
you just
restaurants.
snap with that one.
Nah, for sure, for
The
sure.
beautiful. You snap for
You gotta
sure.
fuck with beautiful, the beautiful, goddamn. Shit, I'm gonna say on the early morning tip, almost no matter what side of town you on, goddamn, you gotta go see what Gutbuster's talking about on the
Oh,
breakfast.
he ain't playing.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You
Oh,
gotta
I
go
ain't
see
never
what.
had the breakfast.
Oh, the man, Gutbusters. That's all they serve is
Hold
breakfast till
on, the
two.
breakfast. What I need to get at the breakfast?
Man, come on, man. You go to Gutbusters,
I,
man. You need to get that turkey sausage, motherfucker, with the grits. Then you can either get the pancakes or the goddamn potato whipped up with the goddamn bell pepper onion, motherfucker. It just depends on how you feeling. You know what I'm
bro, I
saying?
did not know Gutbusters had breakfast. Boy, you just put me on,
Man, come on,
and
man.
I've been here.
Gutbusters go crazy on the breakfast, man. You feel me? And for sure, I'm gonna say if you in the city, goddamn, and you moving around and you want you something good to eat, man. I really like to fuck with I fuck with Cabo, to be honest, man. It's a little low key
Cabo.
spot, yeah.
Okay.
Low key spot, the food good. And me personally, I just like to be anywhere where I can chill and goddamn, smoke my little medicals and catch my vibe. You understand me?
All right. So boom. Okay. Cool. So they eat. They get full. You know what I mean? They done ate Gutbusters for breakfast. You know what I'm saying? They done slid by. What the first spot you said?
The beautiful.
The beautiful. Okay. They done
Gotta go
slid.
by the
They done
beautiful.
slid by the beautiful for lunch.
Yeah,
Gutbusters for breakfast. Okay. So now they good and full.
good and full.
Where they gonna go party at?
Where they gonna go
Because
party
Atlanta
at?
is nightlife. and you outside, not
That's
inside.
what I'm saying, man. It all depends on the vibe that you're trying to catch. If
Okay,
you want to go,
what be they tour guide
okay,
and
if
get
you
them where
want to
they need to
go
stop
early
at?
vibe, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go early vibe and chill out, catch some, you can always pull up at goddamn Taranga City or something like that. That's right there in
Mm,
the heart of Atlanta. Got the
mm.
nice little patio, you know what I'm saying? So summertime, this time, like, oh, perfect. You feel me? Goddamn, you want to go a little more turned up on the late night tip, goddamn, you could always pull up, goddamn, down that domain, tell them I sent you. You dig what I'm saying? And shit, we talking goddamn anything past 2, 3 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? That's after hours. We call that uncharted territory because you don't know what you may run into at that point. But you can always pull up at goddamn shit. You got the spot, you got Babylon, goddamn, you got motherfucking what's the other little shit? Blue Lagoon, you know, and you know, them the spots you see on TikTok that, you know, don't close 6, 7 in the morning. You coming out in the sun out and stuff like that. But you know, it just all depends on what type of vibe you're trying to catch, man. Atlanta's definitely a different place. You feel me?
No,
I
fact.
tell a lot of people this shit Grand Theft Auto at this point. You feel me? This shit, we doing side missions.
So look, let's talk Atlanta women.
Man,
Atlanta women.
y'all can walk through. Y'all can walk straight through. Y'all can walk straight through. Yeah.
Let me walk
But
through.
we're gonna let them pass by if I give you my outlook on Atlanta women. You did what I'm saying. I would hate to offend someone at this point. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean Atlanta women, man, don't get me wrong, they definitely beautiful. But if you ain't got your little checkup, keep your little neck up. You dig what I'm
They got to
saying?
check up. What they say?
No, they were like they wanted to hear what I was saying since they were like,
Oh
since we finna be
yeah.
in the video. But nah, man, you know shit. Like I said, Atlanta women, man.
So get these homies, you know what I mean? Get these niggas that ain't, you know, that come here and visit, niggas who just got here, you know,
See
explain the
Atlanta,
process on what they need to do if they can come down here. Because let me just break it down real quick while I'm saying that, because
nah, for shit,
a
so.
lot of niggas come to Atlanta and they visit and they see all the women and they be like, yo, I gotta go. Like, trying to get the women is one of the reasons why they, you know what I mean? They be like, I gotta be in Atlanta. So
Man,
you being from here, let them know the blueprint on if they thinking they finna come down here and catch some of these women down here, what they need to do and
man,
what
look
they do
here.
they not need to do.
One thing about it and two things for sure. If you're gonna come down here and you trying to pop it however you trying to pop it, you definitely have to have your ducks in a row.
Mm,
Like some people call Atlanta the fake it till you make it capital of the world. But at the end of the day, I can tell you like this here. But it costs to be outside. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? It costs to move around. It costs to be in these women's face. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Like Atlanta got some of the beautifulest women in the world, but at the same time, well, these women out here in Atlanta, they getting money. You know what I'm saying? These women out here in Atlanta, they ain't green. You feel me? So it's
bro.
like,
When
nigga
we was
become
in Magic City, my bad, I ain't mean to cut you. You just made me think. Bro, we was in Magic City just last night.
just last night,
Bro, the
man.
stripper walked past me. She had the bust down Cartier on.
Come on,
The
man.
stripper,
The
bro.
real one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That slick fucked me up, bro. That slick fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? She had the bust down.
Y'all can walk straight through. Y'all walk straight through.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
I don't think I never really seen nothing like that.
Man, I'm telling you, man,
What's that about, Swift?
Atlanta's a different place, man. Like I told you, bro, this ain't this shit is a Grand Theft Auto server, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
it,
the stripper had the bust down on.
hey man, probably had the Cuban in the locker room, man.
Bro,
You dig what I'm
she ain't
saying?
even asked me for a damn. Cuz walked right past me like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? Too busy shining. You
Hey,
dig?
look, when you getting it like that, she can sniff it out, man. She can smell the money on you. You dig?
Nah, but go ahead though. What you said though, you know what I mean? Like,
No, man, I'm just saying, man, Atlanta just different, man. Like you come down here, man, you just gotta have your shit together, man. Like folk come down here and be trying to, you know, just flex and finesse. And it's like, hey man, you can't come down here trying to flex and finesse in the home of the flex and finesse. Like, no, it
mm,
don't work like that. So that's why I
mm.
feel like some people just have a bad stigma about Atlanta, or they just don't know how to think about Atlanta or whatever. It's like shit, you gotta know how to move down here, man.
Do
For
you
real,
think?
for real.
Do you think as you moving around, that's what we want to call it, has Atlanta become more dangerous to you, or is the same, or what?
Nah, man, I definitely say, just like anywhere, man, it's definitely became a lot more dangerous, man. Like Like people be thinking it's all fun and games and taking shots and popping bottles, but it's like shit too. At the end of the day, man, you gotta, like I say, you gotta move around out here and keep your head on the swivel. You gotta know who you mixing with, like, cause shit, just like anywhere else, man, a motherfucker sit there and smile in your face and play up under you and have a whole different little motive for you. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? And it's like if you just so caught up in the hype or just, you know what I'm saying, you let your guard down too much, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it'd be a bad day for you. So they're like, shit, at the end of the day, like I said, I just feel like one thing I got that separate me from a lot of people is just I feel like I got good discernment. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be in a room full of 10 people and I could just feel or point out like the bad vibe or the bad spirit in the, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is with me. You know what I'm saying? From the moment I shake a person's hand or whatever, if it's anything about you that just don't feel right about me, like I just feel like I ain't gotta fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't do. You know what I'm saying? They look at, oh, this person can do that, or oh, this person can, this person know that person, or this, that, and they go against their better judgment and be fucking with folk, man, and it just don't be what they think it gonna be.
So you know what? Let's stay on that real quick because you outside, like I say, you outside, not inside. Of course, people see you with Scrap, they see you with Bow Wow, they see you with Pleasure P, they see you be shaking and moving. So how do you decide? Like, I mean, from people coming to you, and how do you decide if networking with you, if it's genuine, or if you feel like somebody's just trying to, use you to get in position to position themselves? Or is that even something that you worry about or don't? Or, how do you determine, when you meet people, what's their motives? Or is that something you even don't even worry about?
I mean, you always got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you always got to worry about it. It's something that you always got to worry about. But it's like me personally, like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? I'm so confident in myself and who I am. It's like you worry about it, and it's easy to point out. I don't know why people be thinking like it's like some you think you're getting over a running game. Like, bro, it'd be so easy, bro, to point out and catch that vibe. And it's like, bro, when you see people for who they are, bro, you see it and you just act accordingly.
Mm,
Like everything don't deserve a reaction. No, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You come around, you get to doing too much, or if I realize you only hit me up when you see I'm doing certain things or this, that, and you never just hit me up when I'm, you know what I'm saying, on the regular or check in on me, like, man, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And the same way how you pick and choose when you want to interact with me or try to, benefit with me, I pick and choose when I want to answer my phone for you or when I even want to be around you or deal with you. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like people trying to, use folk to get in position and do little things like that, man, and the reason why I don't worry about it is because I'm I done made it to where I'm at because of the work that I done put in for one, and just me being me. So it's like you can't tighten the wrench with a pair of pliers. I mean, you can't tighten the screw with a pair of pliers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. You could try to get in a position, but I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't me. You know what I'm saying? Like you might play basketball, but shit, you ain't finna get on the Lakers and put on number 23
mm,
because you ain't that man. You feel
mm.
what I'm saying? Like shit, that's all it is. You got to be you. You gotta find you in this shit. That's what I feel it's about, man. A lot of people just get in this industry shit or just get down here in Atlanta, period, and they lose themselves. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
Hmm.
on that.
Oftentimes people always say, what I mean, the industry is fake. It's, what I mean, I'm an in the streets nigga, not an industry nigga. Like, what you think about the industry? Like, what is it fake to you or what?
Man, I mean, me personally, I feel like the industry, man, is just like it's like anything else, man. This shit it's a hustle, man. Like this is the job, and that's what a lot of people don't understand, man. They don't be wanting to really put in the work or the time with this shit. They just see the glitz and the glam. So it's like when you get out here and you not trying to put in the work, but you just expecting people to play your records or want to work with you or shoot videos with you or just throw you in the studio for free and this that, and then things don't go your way, then now it's like, oh, niggas is being fake,
Mm,
or oh, this industry shit lame, or this
mm,
this that, and goddamn, it's just like now I see why folk be on some shit like, oh, bro acting different, or bro on some Hollywood shit, or this that, and it be like, nah, Holmes ain't acting different. Like Holmes ain't on no Hollywood shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That man was sitting back, doing what he needed to do. And you know, in that process, you might have treated them or acted however you acted towards them. And once things start bubbling or you saw things going in a different direction, then it was like, oh, damn, bro, what's up, bro? Knee high since the tree high. And the nigga like, oh, you know, you don't really fuck with me like that. Like, so I feel like really, bro, a lot of people play themselves with that shit.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you know you don't fuck with them folk like that, you know you ain't got down been around them folk like that, like, bro, don't even try to shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, nah, come on, man. That shit lame as hell.
Mm. You mentioned earlier, you said, you know, niggas come from out of town and thinking they can finesse and the home of the finesse. And I hear that a lot. Everybody say Atlanta, you know what I mean? Home of the finesse.
Come
So
on,
listen,
man.
how can,
The jug
give me,
capital of the world, man.
what's a couple ways a nigga don't get finesse fucking around, trying to move around down here without saying too much, you know what I'm saying?
Man, look, just don't come down here doing too much, man. Like, you feel me? Niggas sit back and they see how we pop it and think that they just gonna come down here and you gonna pop it the same way. But it's like you can't you can't come somewhere that you don't really know about like that and try to pop it because you gonna expose your hand because you don't know enough. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? Like
mm,
like right now, if a nigga was standing out here like, bro, you couldn't be standing here just popping it a certain way without exposing your hand. Because
mm.
eventually you're gonna be like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Cleveland, Ohio, the realest, and da da da. And I'm just using that as an example. And the boy gonna be, oh, you ain't from here? Oh yeah, like been to walk around the corner, pap chat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, so it's like, man, you feel me? You just can't come out here trying to do too much, man. You feel me? Catch your vibe, be low key, stay out the way, man.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Stay low key, stay out the way. So, what can we expect to hear from Swift in the future? I know you said about the projects, but
Man, come on,
just
man.
remind them again.
Man, shit, I ain't gonna lie, man. The way shit been rolling right now, nigga ain't gonna be able to stop hearing me. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? We damn near dropping videos and singles shit every week right now. So you ain't gotta do nothing but tap in, man. Follow me on the Instagram, all platform, man, at Swift Playa. SWIFTPLAYA. You understand me? Come on, man.
Appreciate you. You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
My brother, goddamn, one of the hardest niggas coming up out the city. Swift Player. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Appreciate you stopping by ChuVisionTV. You dig?
Definitely, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all pulling up, man. Like I said, man, we live from the block, man. This your dog, man. Swift Player. You feel me? We with True Vision motherfucking TV. Shit. It don't get no more Atlanta than me. You understand? Come on, man.
Ooh, okay. That's what you've been watching.